Big win for them. You know, I think their record's a little bit misleading in the league. Their 3 losses have been twice to Louisville, who I don't know what they're ranked today. I know they were 1, and I think they're still a top 10 or a top 15 team. And then their 3rd loss is to Duke, who obviously is one of, if not the best team in the country. I thought they played with the necessary energy that was worthy of winning, and they got off to a great start. To start each half, the first half, obviously, and then the second half, they got off to a great start. Disappointing loss for us. I thought we had an amazing opportunity coming off of a big win to go on the road and have an opportunity to get another one. And we didn't have the maturity level necessary as a group, all of us, every one of us, coaching staff, everyone, to move on to the next play. And until we learn that in our program, then we won't become the consistently good program that we're striving to become. And it's unfortunate that we have to, learn these lessons with poor performances and with losses, but we have to learn the lessons. And so hopefully this is another example of that. We have to move on quickly. We have a very tough game on Tuesday against Louisville, and so we have to move on quickly and get prepared for that.
What do you think was the biggest key? You guys cut it to 4, and then what do you think was there a player that you think on Miami that was the big key at that moment, or was it just the overall play?
No, I just thought, honestly, I thought we were exhausted. That's what I thought it was. I thought, though, that group that we had in, I thought they fought so hard and played so hard for extended minutes, and I thought we got a little bit tired. Beverly made a big shot, a little runner at the foul line, and then Miller made a big shot where he got fouled, a big play. I thought those 2 plays were the separators, and then we came down and we took some quick shots that, we didn't make it, and so it went from 4 to 8, and then, we took a couple of quick shots, and so again, that group that was in, the last however many minutes, 10 minutes, 12 minutes, whatever it was, I thought they fought, and they put us in a position where we had some opportunities. But the way we started each half, it's not good enough. It's not worthy of winning, and the basketball guys don't reward you for that.
Jeff Xavier Johnson wasn't in that group at the end of the game. What were you seeing from his game early?
He didn't play well.
Turnovers.
Period. He didn't play well.
Was there something specific you thought?
He did not play well. There's nothing specific. There's nothing about him that played well. He didn't play well.
Coach, how was this one different than maybe Nicholls State earlier? You think about coming off a big win over Florida State. How was kind of the energy and everything you speak of?
Well, it wasn't what's required in order to win, especially on the road. It's not what's necessary. One of the things we talked about in our program is that there's certain requirements to become good, and we didn't do the things necessary to do that tonight. So we weren't worthy of winning.
You mentioned your guys were a little bit fatigued down the stretch. A couple of Miami's players played all 40 minutes. A couple of others close to it. You were surprised at all how they held up?
No, they played 40 minutes. What they do, those Likes didn't, because he was hurt, he was in foul trouble all game. But Wardenberg, McGusky, and DJ, I think they're averaging over the last however many games close to about 40 minutes a game. So I think they're adjusted to it. I'm sure with all the injuries they've had, they've done some different things in practice to kind of keep those guys fresh, to keep their legs, and so I don't. Maybe some of the guys that had to fill in more minutes because Chris was out, but I just thought they made some plays down the stretch. And hats off to them. I mean, Beverly hitting that floater is a big-time shot, big-time play for a young kid. And then Miller to be able to make that basket while getting fouled in that crowd. Those 2 big-time plays, so hats off to those 2 guys.
You mentioned Likes. It seemed like you guys were able to push back when he wasn't in the game. What were you able to do when he wasn't in there that you weren't able to do when he was?
Well, I thought us going to zone helped. I thought that changed it a little bit. I thought it kept them out of the paint. Obviously, we could pick up and pressure a little bit more with Likes out the game, so we were able to turn him over a couple times in the backcourt. Look, any team, I don't care what team it is, you know, if you're starting point guard and a guy that plays heavy minutes for you is out of the game, it's a big difference, it's a big loss. And we tried to capitalize on that loss, and we did at times. We didn't, we had dug a hole so deep that we couldn't climb all the way out of it. The lesson is we can't dig those holes.
Sherrill put up 10 points, seemed to have kind of that energy that we talked about throughout the season. What did you see from him tonight?
Yeah, you know, Terrell did some nice things for us, but again, this is, you two know me, this is about us, and we didn't do what was required. And so it's never about one guy didn't do good or did do well or whatever. We didn't do what's necessary to win, and we had an opportunity, and we didn't. Terrell did some good stuff for us. He was, you know, worthy to be in the game at the end, you know, during that stretch, and it's because of, you know, he did some good things for us.
You mentioned being gassed at the end. Is that just sort of a natural part of having to make two big comebacks in a game?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I just think it's, you know, you dig those holes like that, 16-0 to start, and then to start the second half quickly, we're down 18, and so you're trying to dig out of it, and you know you're having to expend more energy because it's a deep climb. And again, I thought we did some nice stuff, but wasn't good enough.
Coach, you mentioned Likes when he was out of the game, and you guys had some success pressing it. You feel there's more that could have been done? Anything that could have been done to exploit that? It seemed to be working there.
No, I thought we did a good job of exploiting it. They hit a couple of big baskets. You know, McGusky hit a drive, he was in the corner, drove right. You know, we should have kept him in the corner and make him go left. He hit a pull-up jump shot to kind of break the ice a little bit, and then Beverly hit a big-time runner right at the foul line, and you know, Miller hit a big shot for him where he got fouled. And so they made some plays down the stretch. And tip your hat to them.
And those scoring drops, you think it was just more as balls in and out, or what?
For us,
Yeah.
I thought it was just we didn't move. We didn't move the ball. We weren't connected. I would say that's the main thing. We were not connected for whatever reason. And in order for us to be good, we have to be connected. And we weren't.
Saunders full go.
Yeah.